Welcome back to NVTV Basement Sessions. We got DC Hendrxx in the house today. Let you give yourself a little introduction.
DC Hendrxx, 25, producer, artist, whatever you want to call it. Humble guy, family man. Pretty much it.
All right. Let's start from the beginning. Where are you from?
Born in Akron, moved to Texas, been in Houston, Texas, half my life. Came back to Ohio about junior year of high school and just been here since for real, so that's pretty much about it.
What state do you like more?
Definitely Texas. Of course, if anybody don't pick Texas, then you must not like hot weather.
Yeah, I was gonna say the weather's probably way nicer down there.
You gotta worry about like a hurricane or something, but I mean, the real survive, so I mean.
Right.
So.
What was your life like growing up?
I'll say I lived like the kid life, got to go outside, actually play, my older brothers always, and things they did, I was always around older people. It was like, being misguided at times and stuff like that,
Right.
But everybody learns as they grow up, so I'll say it was a decent childhood, so I mean, I can't complain, I made it, so,
It's always good.
So, yeah.
What age were you exposed to like music and like understanding really like what music was?
I'll say like a early age for the simple fact of my mom like always played music. When I was around my father, played music. Everybody around me played music. My brother, but I never knew the seriousness of it until like I see my mom's collection. She used to have like the little discs where you could just put 30 million of them in one little collection.
Right.
And I used to go through them, listen to them, and it's just like, eventually you realize that music could take you out of a mood, could bring you from any situation, help you through any situation, and that's just when I just realized this music was just something that I know it was going to be a part of my life. So
Right.
music just went away out of nowhere some way in the future. I wouldn't know how this world would react or be because we low-key kind of need music.
Yeah.
So,
for sure. When did you first start writing?
I used to write in like compositions and like little journals in school when I was maybe 7th grade. Started 7th, 8th. But I didn't take it serious. It was just like, just write some shit, maybe
Right.
look back at it 10 years later or something like that. But
When was the point when it got like, okay, this could really take me everywhere I want to go?
once I became a sophomore in high school because at that time I was still in Texas, and then at my high schools people were maybe in the corner freestyling or doing something like that. People be rapping, and Texas got that good culture and influence, so it's like I was just influenced by just the music, the sound, the culture. So it's like I'm like, well, let me start at least record it. It might not be studio, but I could put it on my phone, record it, and at that time, pretty sure SoundCloud was like the main if you want to listen to some songs,
Right.
So that's where it pretty much started, and then maybe 2016 came about, and then that's when I started buying equipment and just recording, and then that was the start from there. But like, seriously, started from like
Right.
there.
What made you want to make music and not just listen to music?
Seeing the people around me do it, and then the passion they would have into it, and the people around me nice. I mean, some of the people they so it's when you were around it, it kind of like influenced you. But that's what made me want to be the producer.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna produce. All y'all rap. That's what y'all do. Y'all good at it. Cool. I'm gonna just master this. Y'all master that craft. I'm the one putting it out there for y'all. And that's pretty much where it started. Just with everybody around me. It's going hard. Made me want to go hard. So.
Right. What's your creative process like?
I might write a verse. I might like write to a beat, and then 9 out of 10 that what I wrote to that beat might not go even be put onto that beat. It might go to something else. I might put it on like 10 different songs and then listen to
Right. See what it
what
flows best with.
what goes what brings it out, brings out the hypeness, or made me feel it even more. So that's kind of like what I kind of do. But then most of the time it's just go off of what's going on in life. So something happen, some lose somebody or something like that. You just it's normally just moments or just
Right.
something that gives that inspiration. I ain't just sitting all day. As soon as I wake up, whoop, gotta write a verse. No, I
Right.
don't. I mean, not knocking the people who perfect their craft like that, but I'm not. I'm not doing that. No, I got
Gotta be the right
kids. Time. Yeah, I got. Yeah, I don't have enough time to do all that. So.
Right. What's your favorite song that you've made?
It's a song that me and WAP2X remixed. It's a sample of the White Boy. Play that funky music, White Boy. Yeah, that it was. We didn't put it out or nothing yet because we wanted to like touch it up, re-record it type thing. But that might be my favorite because it's hard for real. Like,
I want to hear
like
that.
Yeah, it's hard. No, yeah, we might even have to shoot the vid for you. Like, yeah, that is hard.
If you could have any collab ever, who would it be?
J. Cole or Kevin Gates, like hands down.
Both amazing artists.
Yeah. Then my them the most people who in certain times in my life like flipped it up for me, like turned it up for me, help guide, do all that type of stuff. So because when you sometimes when you don't have that guidance, you go look for other things, and music just became one of those things. So
yeah, it's definitely a great escape.
Yeah, for sure.
I can't name a ton of artists offhand, but I mean I can think of artists where when I'm down and out,
yeah,
it don't matter. I can just go flip them on. Give me 10 minutes, I'll be all right.
Oh God, I had my last older brother passed in 2014. J. Cole dropped Forest Hill 2014, and when I tell you I can perform, sing like every song from the like how it's in order from the first to end, I could do that like because that's how much I listened to it, and that's what helped me guide it and get me through that year and the years upon, and so it's no.
If you could open for anybody, who would you open for?
I don't know. It's not really to sound cocky. I don't want to open up. I'd rather just be the headliner. So it's really like just who do I want to open up for me? I don't know. Like
who would you want to open up for you then? It's always one people gotta think on it.
Yeah, you gotta think because you can't just say any big name. You can't be like, yeah, I'm gonna have J. Cole open up for me. He gonna be like, I'm not opening up for you. I got festivals, like.
That's why I asked the collab question and then the open question different because like a collab, people pick Pac all the time, and like he's not here, so like I feel like that'd be a cool collab. He obviously can't open for anybody, or you can't open for him, but like that's why I ask them separately too.
That's funny. Yeah, I don't even know. I can't even think I ain't gonna stress myself about it. But yeah, all right. So who I will open up for, I would say Cole. Yeah, J. Cole or Kevin Gates at the end of the day. Yeah, them the main two ones. If I get that, I'll be straight. So or Wiz Khalifa. I'll do Wiz Khalifa for sure.
Old school.
Yeah. I had to go back.
Who are your biggest influences and inspirations?
My kids, their mothers, both of them. Shout out Emily, shout out Eliza. My friends, family, and just also just the aura that I have just around me, just the people I have around me, people I keep around me, boss women, just if you keep the right people, it's just you stay on track. So I've been on track for a while. So that's just the people around me, and then getting to a certain level to where we not feeling like we working while we making money. We
Right.
just making money and
Living
waking
life.
up and doing what we just do. Yeah. So that's the whole goal, is to not feel like you working, generational wealth till casket close.
Yes, sir. Are you promoting any singles right now?
Nah, I got stuff on Spotify, but no, I've been in my producer bag lately. But we probably will start producing the single, the vid. So that's pretty much about it.
What's the most recent project that you've released?
Where's my Sprite? Is that what it is? No, that's not on there. The vid that's dropping.
Okay.
Yeah, the vid that's dropping. Yeah. That was the last one I ever uploaded to like Spotify, YouTube, all that type of stuff. So yeah, that was the last one.
What impact do you want to make with your music?
Just do it. Just I want people to have the feeling that no matter what, if there's a lot of people out there telling you everybody wants to do this one certain thing, everybody wants to be in this lane, every female wants to do this, every female wants to do that. It don't matter what you want to do, just do it. So what if there's 10 million people rapping? So what if there's 10 million people producing, 10 million women doing hair, stuff like that? It's just, if at the end of the day, I want them to take that, you ignore that, do what you want to do, and then capitalize off of it. This music shit ain't gonna last forever. I'm not finna do this forever. Like, I'm just trying to finesse it to get where I need to be and what I need to do. And then after that, I ain't, the music live forever if it want to. You know what I'm saying? But it's out there, but it's just to finesse and get it what we need, pretty much. And that's generational wealth for ever and ever. For at least for now, my peoples, and then eventually it'll branch out and start helping the world type stuff. So, but we gotta start home base first. So,
Where do you record your music at?
Next Up Studios or myself at home. Or yeah, there's like 30 million studios, but I only go to the two, my home or Next Up Studios.
Do you have like a little studio at home, or do you just sit right there on your phone?
Speakers, another room where the mic is at, pads up, the whole shebang.
What other artists have you worked with, and do you have any favorites?
Worked with Rude Boy Block, Bob 2X, shout out Spooky, Silence the Goon, Wi-Fi Ty, Flint. I ain't really worked and branched out that much. I was like an introvert coming in, like growing up a little bit. So like I just learned to just stick with the same people. But eventually I'll branch out and work with more people. But I mean, there's a lot of people out here, that's around. Got Eli Nash. You got Gambino. You got like people out there that's like showing you that being in a small network area, you could still go places you need to go. So it's like,
right. Yeah, it was crazy whenever I got Eli on here for my first interview.
Yeah, that
I was
dope.
telling my friend Ant, I was like, I mean, there's no better person to have had the first one with, for real. I mean,
you capitalized on that. That was very smart and very good for the culture.
yeah, I know there's a couple other people we want to get in here. I know me and Spooky were talking. If we can get Wi-Fi Ty down here one day. I mean, these don't really take that long. We'll squeeze him in.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm sure he'll be down at some point this summer.
Oh yeah, there's big moves this summer. Big moves.
If $1 million was dropped in your lap tomorrow, what would you do?
Shit, I'm buying an RV. No lie. And people might come on here and say other shit, but I'm gonna keep it real. I don't want no home. Like, I don't want to be owning a home. Some people be like, I'm gonna go buy a house. Buying a house should never be the first thing somebody want to do.
Right. Unless you're for sure, like,
Yeah,
I want to stay here my whole life. Like, I'm never
Come on
leaving.
now.
Right.
Yeah, like the old people who've been in a home for 66 years type stuff. You know,
Right.
like, but yeah, I'd probably buy an RV, and then.
In this profession, that'd be smart though. To not have a house, you don't have a house payment, and then you could save all that money. You could
That's
build a
less
studio
stress.
in the RV. You could just drive around, get features with everybody.
Same amount you would pay for that house, you could get the most biggest, fanciest,
Oh,
whatever
yeah.
RV. Like, come on, bro.
Right.
Like, buy an RV, splurge on the children's mothers, both of them.
You could even get a big truck and a pull behind trailer for
Mm,
a third of the price of a house, and then you got a nice vehicle too.
yeah, and then the rest after I gave everybody around me and me what we deserve. Then everything either go get saved or invested to where it come back or more, and that's all you can really do. I mean, $1 million ain't shit. Like
It's really not.
It's not, because the moment you spend $1, you ain't a millionaire no more. So,
No, exactly.
so yeah, $1 million is cool, but you could definitely capitalize and like flip it to make it last.
Right. Oh, for sure. What do you like to do outside of music? I know you got kids and stuff, so I know you like to hang out with them.
I'm a regular 9 to 5 guy. Just work and go home, kids, and then free time out studio. Do just when you reach, I feel because I'll be 26 soon, so it's like I feel like now at my age, I don't feel like I gotta be always out or
I feel that.
be doing something, or even if I ain't got my kids, I'll be home. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
So, and I was homeless at one point not too long ago. So it was like I gotta end up getting a home, and it's like, oh, yeah, I'm cool. I'm not finna leave. I'm not finna fuck it up. I'm not finna go to jail.
Right.
I'm not finna.
It's not worth it.
Just work a regular 9 to 5.
One bad decision in 10 seconds can change your life forever.
Yes, sir.
Do you have a message for your fans?
Just be humble. Keep waiting, because like I said, I got files and files and files of just music that ain't never been put out, even since I was still in high school. So it's like, just be humble. There's a lot of features, a lot of videos on me drop, a lot of music, and it's just, be humble, be supportive. I love y'all like y'all love me. My biggest supporters know who they are. My daughter's mother was my biggest supporter. She grind for me. Every time I gave up, she told me to keep going, keep pushing. You could do this shit, and now to the point to where I got to do it for everybody. So just be humble. Just wait. I promise everything gonna be great. GMF, we finna take off. That's how it go. Shout out my brother Goon, and that's pretty much it, man. That's it.
What's the best life advice that you've ever gotten?
It's like the most simplest thing, but there's a few of them. One is just like everything happens for a reason. That once you believe that, you won't stress or be angry about a lot of type of situations or outcomes of situations and stuff like that. And then there's a saying my grandfather would always tell me, cause not even a saying, he was just always, if I was complaining about something, say we had to wait a whole hour for some food or something like that, my grandfather would be like, what's the bottom line is? And I'm like, well, we had to wait a whole hour. What you mean? Bottom line is we got our food, let's eat, be grateful.
Right.
Every time something happens, car breakdown, but it got fixed, but it was broke down for a long time. You just complain, I need to get it fixed, and he's like, but what's the bottom line? It got fixed, it's back on the road, you good. It's pretty much just a different way of saying be humble. It's just, it's bottom line. Everything happens for a reason, or, get mad, or somebody late to pick you up, bottom line, you got picked up, that the little things take care of the big things as you
right.
mentally get older. So it's like, it normally helps for the mental. So yeah, that's just pretty much the greatest advice I've ever told. It's just, it's simple. It's just, shit happens. Like,
You got to
everything's
see the
meant to happen.
positives no matter what's going on.
Yeah.
I've definitely learned that helps. I mean, shit, you get in a car accident, both people's cars are totaled, but both people are alive. Like, yeah, we
Alive,
lost our cars,
yes,
but
but
we're
still
alive.
here, yeah.
Right, there's the
So,
positive.
yes.
I can't think of anything else. Any special shout outs you want to give? Or
Pretty
anything
much,
else?
pretty much shout out to everybody. You know, kids, their mothers, friends, family. Um, Shout out to Nocap. You already know he didn't have to ask to do this interview because we don't have much work. But I'm humble and I appreciate the opportunity.
You've given me
Put it
nothing
out
but
there.
respect every time I've seen you and hung out with
Hey,
you. So
I know people. I know when people love to do what they do, and that's what makes me fuck with you more and other people. Also, there's other people out there, so it's like, but if you really love what you do, and I see that, I'm gonna respect it and let you know that I know that you love what you do. You just ain't just something you
right.
just doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you didn't make $1, you would still record people type shit. So, or just more than that. So
Right.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yes,
Straight
sir. Most definitely.
up. Yeah, for real.
I think that's about it for this episode today. Thank you for coming on, DC
sir.
Hendrxx again.
Go ahead, follow everything DC Hendrxx. You already know everything DC Hendrxx. Any Facebooks, Instagrams, YouTube, Spotify, Apple. I'm pretty sure I even got shit on Amazon, Prime, whatever for the music, whatever. Check it out. Fuck with me.
There you go. Keep your eyes peeled because we got videos
Whoop.
coming. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll
You
catch
already
you
know.
next week. Peace.
Coming in, yeah, flex. I just wanna win.